Hey everyone, welcome back to our Greenskins campaign. I believe where we left off, we just had to end our turn. Sometimes it's hard to remember between long distances of recording sessions, but yeah. So we slowed down a bit. Damaged buildings over here. This is news to me. How did all these get damaged? They haven't. There's no agent around here. I don't know how all this got damaged, but I mean, we'll repair them all because it's very cheap. Oh, did I just? Okay. I almost destroyed that building. That would have been silly. But yeah, okay. We'll just end the turn. Yeah, we're not doing too great here. We need to. There's a lot of things we need to do. First off, we need to just like secure our front line, and by doing that, we need to really reinforce our armies. Not only just buffing them to maximum strength, having them have 20 squads and all that, but also to make sure that that the units that they have are upgraded. Because we've got a lot of new units like these black orcs, even these spider riders, and the rock lobbers, and they're excellent troops, but we don't have the we don't have that in all of our armies. So as such, our armies are a lot weaker. Which is probably a reason why we struggled as much as we did against the dwarves. But yeah. Okay, so I want to make sure is all okay. So you're sieging. Oh, that's a war. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. I think I'm hilarious. Okay, so these are Greenskins. What do they have for the garrison? Not very much. I don't feel that confident with this army to go and charge in there. We want to sit here and raid as well. This guy needs more units. It will be global recruitment, which is gonna take a horrendously long time. But for now we can just have this. 12 turns is a bit much. Maybe we have him move out of there into our own territory, and we can get local recruitment. I'm not an idiot, which I am. Yeah. So I've used up too much movement points, so we can't recruit there. Grimgor can sieges. I think this is worth doing. We'll do a lightning strike. I don't think we'll need the extra siege tower. Again, we probably don't want to be going like too much on the walls, just because against the dwarves will struggle. I think we should be okay here. Just the amount of units we have. And as per usual, we are going to need to make sure that we break down the gates first. Yeah, I mean, this army itself here, I mean, Grimgor is fantastic, and a lot of these guys are really like high level, like got a lot of good XP, but they're just very outdated units, and as such, they're not that effective anymore. I don't know how efficient the changeover will be to new units. Because, I mean, obviously these units are a lot stronger because they've got all the experience. So I think there might be a bit of a power drop, I suppose, when we change over to the new units. But that's more play for the long game, because eventually those new units will get upgraded and experienced and yada yada and all that. Okay, we'll just start the deployment. 22 Winter Magic is fantastic. Okay, how do we want to do this? You can be part of control group. You come back here, archers. 2. You guys. Number 3. Have all artillery. Probably, I don't know, if we set them up here, their range could reach all this. Which I think is good, actually. I think that's exactly what I want. So we can set them up right here, and they'll be able to reach most of these walls. I'm going to have this siege tower like right over here to the left, and they're going to support each other as they go up onto the walls. So I don't know if both will be able to go up there. In which case, I'll move this siege tower to here. This battering ram will, of course, charge straight at the gate. This unit wants to sit here and be able to climb up onto those walls ASAP. So we'll make sure all these guys are like prepped and going to be moving up Make sure they support the siege towers. Cav is just gonna sit behind, not really do too much. Archers, same as well. Yeah, they don't have a great amount of use at the start. Okay. Did my game just freeze? I think this has happened before, it just freezes temporarily. Like too many actions go through at one time, and then it'll unfreeze. There we go. Okay. It did have me worried, I won't lie, but it's all good. Okay, so these guys we want to be moving up. Again, archers not too helpful. There's a lot of units up on those walls there, so it's going to be a tough fight to get through all that. But I think if we get all these units up here, we can fight across the walls, and artillery will start hitting this side as much as possible, just to damage them, I suppose. We won't be able to do too greatly just because it is hard to hit the units up on the walls. We don't have very accurate artillery. We'll move the cav a bit closer. I mean, all of these units are just going to be taking hits at the start. There's nothing we can do about that. It's kind of got to hope that our siege equipment doesn't get destroyed. Battering ram is fine. All this. These siege towers actually have taken a lot of damage. They were really close to being destroyed, which would have been pretty bad. I don't know if we'll be able to, these archers will be able to fire up on the walls there. I don't think so, but it's definitely worth a shot. I mean, might as well have them doing something. Okay, no, that's Grimgor. The wizard to put these units up here. Grimgor up there, ASAP. Hidden units are revealed. I think that did work. Our archers are firing at them, which is good. They're up on the walls now, so really gotta go support that unit. Definitely need to have our wizard buffing them. Can we fire this up on walls? No, it's already on the wall. I thought so, but wasn't too sure. Pop that in all those units there. Keep casting all these spells to make sure the attack on the walls goes as smoothly as possible. Once they've all been cast, you should get up on the walls. All of these units over here. All these archers are getting slammed. Maybe I shouldn't have had them this close. How close are we to destroying the gates here? Not very much. Okay. It is hard to tell what's going on here. So, I mean, a lot of our spells are going up around here. Buffing our units as much as possible. Destroying theirs as much as possible. Pop all that stuff. Units are doing okay, I think. Could be worse. So, yeah. All the gates are destroyed. Fantastic. You, I want you up on the walls, to be honest. These archers, they can charge in here as well. Cav, I don't know how effective they will be. They normally have a unit sitting at these gates here, which they do. It is their leader, but he won't be very useful. Or he won't be a great target for us to hit. But we can move some of these squads down here because having too many units up on these walls won't do too much for us. Maybe that's what we just want to do, just have all of our squads move onto the ground here, because these close quarter fights up on top of the wall here I don't think will work out for us, so let's move down onto the ground. It's a different move, I will admit, but I'm eager to see how it goes. I would very much like to have Grimgor. I mean, we can maybe keep fighting up here. Grimgor will be able to do a lot of work. I think we can have Grimgor and maybe another squad up here. But yeah, these guys are surrounded here. Yeah, we need to get off the wall. It's not going well for us. Archers. Again, not doing greatly. Get a flank on their leader here. Won't be too effective, I imagine. These guys need to get off the wall. We're not winning that fight, but it seems like they are trapped in between a lot of units. So we'll get Grimgor to clean up this back unit here. You can maybe do something with that. A lot of these units are horrifically damaged. I mean, we're swarming their leader, and we actually are getting close to breaking him. That should be able to hit all these units. Cav move out, and then we can commence another charge on him to keep getting up his leadership. This isn't going well. I don't know why a lot of our units have climbed up onto the walls instead of going through the gate. I don't know what's happened there, but there's not much I can do about it. Grimgor can keep sitting up here and fighting. I mean, he can survive a very long time. I do want to get my wizard out of there. He's pretty beat up, and I don't think he's a great fighter, so kind of want to get him out of there. But Grimgor, he can go on forever. But these squads have to get off the walls. Leader's almost breaking. Make sure we're doing extra damage to him, because if we break the leader, Grimgor will be able to get all these guys off the wall. I mean, he can hold all this by himself amazingly. Artillery, I don't know what there is for you to fire at, so we'll have them turn off fire at will. Okay. How close is he to breaking here? He's really close. We've almost got him. Yeah, it would be really nice to get the skill that helps with the winds of magic. Because I do tend to pop them all in bursts, and then they sort of fall off a bit, effectiveness of them. So that is holding on. Always a fling. Because, I mean, they were really beat up as is. We're good. We got this. Grimgor can hold all these units up here. I don't know if there's any more rounds here, so it's a bit of a bad war of attrition that I'm doing here, but I mean, it works. Still don't have any magic. I mean, Grimgor, like, he hasn't lost any health up here, and he's fighting all of these guys. I should definitely just have him soloing the walls by himself, because he could do it. I'm positive of that. Ah, because their leader's breaking, he's pushing most of them up. Yeah, there you go. That's all you have to do, just get the leader. Probably lost a lot more than we should have, but it's fine. I should stop saying that as well. Lost 350. I don't know a better way to do their siege battles, to be honest. I mean, by the time any units that use the siege towers get up on the wall, they've already been taking a bunch of hits from just the siege towers, or the defensive towers. I don't know what else to call them. But by the time they get up onto the wall, it's already half damage, half morale, stuff like that. Okay, this Berserker Sword, I definitely want to give to Grimgor. Current weapon is good, but I mean, this just gives extra stuff. So, I mean, his weapon strength is ridiculous. That is so much damage. So he is, you know, basically turned into a god. Okay. What else do we want to be doing here? You're sitting there, you're raiding. Mostly replenishing. It's gonna take a while for these all this to replenish. And it's annoying that these guys are building up an army and able to sit in there and just be a nuisance. They won't have any walls, so we'll just have to fight the garrison and that army out in the open field, which I'm sure I can do. I mean, it definitely will be a tough battle. This army here, I've decided, rather than just let the fightiness keep dropping and dropping, might as well just raid around here, even though we can't. Oh, we're garrisoned, of course. Just want to move him out just a teeny bit. And just have him raid, get the fightiness up. Raiding around here isn't really going to do too much because the public order and all that is fine. There's not much money around here to actually raid, so I'm not worried about that. We want them just raiding, being able to recruit, so then they can move on and fight this army over here. Is that the same banner as these guys over here? No, it's not. Okay. Right. Was fighting over there. Just don't quite know what other direction I want to take this. Also where the rest of our armies are, to be honest. Okay. We did win that. Right, I forgot to give you a skill point. We did get your lightning strike, which is what I wanted. Reinforcement range, I'm sure is good, but I'm not. I don't think it'll be that useful. Plus 2 fightiness in foreign territory would be good, but this army is really strong anyway, so I'm not worried about it losing fightiness because it will be doing a lot of fighting. Maybe we just want to make the army stronger. I think that's probably the best option. Get back here for the leadership is really good because we do tend to lose that quite a lot. I think that's what we want to work towards now. Getting these middle skills here, they're really good. Okay, so a lot of old bad units here. The units like this, I think we want to disband and kick. We will have to do global recruitment over here, which is slow, but we have the time because the fightiness up here is really good. So I'm going to start to disband some of these, especially the really weak units. Get rid of them. You're a weak unit. I mean, this is a black orc unit. That's exactly the ones we want. The archers and whatnot, I'll leave them as they are for now. Okay, I think we want the black orcs. For this army, we want the black orcs. So it's going to take a while to recruit them, 12 turns to be exact. I mean, that's a horrendously long time. But I'll manage. We don't need to push this side too hard. I want to focus more on securing our territory, making sure there's no more revolts, and this sort of northeastern point up here. This army would like more units as well, but currently the global recruitment capacity is really low. I wonder if there is a technology that we can fix for that. These are all artillery range units. Speed. I remember maybe there's a skill for it. If we go look over at Grimgor, because he's our most experienced unit. I'll have to find it. It might just end up being for a different skill tree for different characters in different races. But yeah, I cannot find. Yeah. I'm positive there is that, but I don't know where it is. It might have to be something that I'll look up in between episodes or something of that sort. We are 4 turns away from Arachnorok spiders. We have a few guys around here that we want to move and assassinate with. I mean, oh yeah, we still haven't taken out Akendorf, so pretty bad. This army needs to keep moving to go fight these guys because they're a nuisance. You've already moved, so you're going down to 40 fighting this next turn. Then we will have to have him raid, because if he starts losing too much fighting in this, then by the time they come over to fight the chaos vassals, it will just be a nightmare. Water Prince says we don't need the money. No reason to get peace because they don't have any armies to threaten me.
It's fighting time.
Gold Takers, what were they like? Defensive alliance? Sure. I'm sure we can confederate them later on or something. They are a nomadic tribe, so that's something I'll have to check out. Yeah, see, he's taking attrition. So we will have to raid. I hope to find this. Unfortunately we can't move, but I think it's It's going to be a slow response to these guys anyway, just because of the size of their armies and generally how strong they are. Okay, so Skull Takers. Yeah, we can't confederate them, but having an alliance with them is fine. It just means that they won't attack us, and they will just attack anyone else later, and I can't imagine them being able to really do too much damage to anyone else anyway, so I'm gonna have you actually, you know what, let's march these guys back to our capital province. I will have to end the video here because it is going on a bit long, but I would also like to level this guy up, just do a few more actions. Didn't manage to successfully block that army. He isn't in reinforcement range. Oh no, he's in the town. I thought this was the town here for some reason, but no, he's in the town, still standing there. Alright, so I'll end the video there, and then, yeah, we'll continue next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.